Okay, sir.
Mhm.
And what are your thoughts on what is a blockchain-based solution that you have designed and what problem will it solve?
Okay, I mean, I think that we have touched on this again earlier. There are several technical, commercial, and statutory challenges, okay, in any project, especially in high-value projects, and its implication is budget overshoots, time overshoots, okay, arbitrations, everything. The problem is, I mean, blockchain technology per se can solve something, but what I have taken the biggest problem in real estate is solving dispute management. Okay, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, as far as I am concerned. Bring everybody to the table, bring transparency, accountability to the table. Okay, make sure everybody understands that they're all on the same page. That's the problem I'm trying to solve. Okay, but anyway, it won't stop people from arguing. But everybody will have the same factual data as a starting point. I think that itself is a big advancement of the current situation. Yeah, Lakshay? Mm.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on by using obviously we are using your blog using blockchain technology. Does
Mhm.
it replace any of the traditional stakeholders or you are using the same stakeholders will be there?
Real estate development is a very labor intensive process and contains several stakeholders. This technology does not replace any of the stakeholders. Okay? There is no single button to press, blockchain button, and then you see a 60-story building coming up. It's not going to do that. Blockchain technology or the SOP, what does it do? It complements the existing process. It's like an add-on layer. You continue working in your own way. What I'm doing is I'm not trying to change the world or change the system or challenge any of the authorities or anything. Okay, this is just an add-on layer on top of your existing system. This only makes relationships stronger for better results. And anyway, it's not costly to implement.
That's great, sir. How does the real estate industry view blockchain today?
Oh, I mean, this is again a loaded question. See, I come from a real estate background. Okay, I'm used to looking at tangible things like cement, brick, concrete, steel, everything, mortar, everything. Okay. Initially, I thought blockchain was related to crypto, but then I realized it is not. It took me some time. Okay. I learned blockchain and then I wrote some papers and filed some provisional patents for my projects, everything like this. So it takes time. Okay. We need to educate the real estate stakeholders about what is blockchain. Okay. And I think the real estate industry is a trillion-dollar business. Okay, and blockchain has not made a significant impact on the transactional part and delivery of a project. Right now, blockchain has impacted on the land registry, okay, title industry, yes, and on the other end where you buy and sell and tokenization. But what happens in between? How do you design? How do you engineer? Okay, how do you deal with statutory authorities? How do you get building permits? How do you check the complaints? Okay, is your foundation really 2 meter? Did you really put the insulation? Did you really do the compacting? Okay, what are the setback? Okay, did you really get the approval on time? Okay, so there's a lot of implications. Okay, from design, was the design checked correctly? Was the design coordinated between multiple stakeholders, architects, engineers, mechanical engineers on time? Okay, how it's Lloyd's of London going to look at this in terms of professional indemnity insurance? What is going to happen after you hand over a project? A crack appears. Whose fault is it? Contractors or structural engineers or the statutory authority? We don't know. But by using the solution which I'm saying, it is much easier to bring it back. Okay, you really know what happened, when it happened, why it happened, by whom it happened. Okay, then we discuss. At least now we got all the data in place. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. So there is a trillion-dollar business here.
So, what are your thoughts on when we will see the blockchain be used in government projects of real estate, not in private, but also the government using it? Because there's so many projects like flyovers and metro stations are going on.
Government
Uh,
projects,
so
sorry,
how
I
will
mean,
see
sorry
it?
to interrupt.
Yes, sir. So how will
Government
see it?
projects will adopt blockchain faster than private in India. Okay, Okay, I have some personal knowledge of what's happening. Okay, and there is a keen interest at the government decision makers that they would like to see transparency from the top down. For example, a government organization, a Navaratna organization in India, wants a solution on blockchain, wherein they give a well, maybe a lump sum contract. Yeah, they leave a lump sum design and build contract to a contractor, and they would like to see blockchain being applied on this project. They would like to see the transparency of the payments on the contracts down the line. Okay, even though they have only one contractor and the contractor has got subcontractors and vendors and suppliers, they would like to see the money, everything transactions going down the line on blockchain, because they want to know that everybody down the system is getting paid. That way, there is more accountability. The projects will be done on time. It is not one to one, just one owner and one contractor. It is just the whole system. So there is a Navaratna organization had wanted this. Okay, so when the thinking is going in those kind of lines, I'm sure other government organizations would also want to do this. And so the application of blockchain would be faster in government projects because there's much more capital value there, bigger projects, bigger risk.
So